that? Hi here, friends here. I'm back for another video again. Now I'm going to be talking about Strictly Come Dancing 2018 UK. Week 10, I know we're on to week 10 already. But who win? I know it's a bit, also I have to say, it's a bit late posting this video on Strictly. Usually I do it on a Monday, but I've been quite busy this week, so it's Friday, so apologies for that. But anyway, who went out on week 10? Unfortunately it was Graham and Oti with their Quickstep. Team Grossi is out. Yeah, poor Grossi. They're out. You know what is their problem? They did a Quickstep and I think it was just not quick enough. It was a bit like American Smooth. And also Graham had a little, I don't know, fumble, a little trip midway through the performance, and he performed first. So he was in the dance-off against Ashen Pasha, who did a sample which I quite liked. Dancing to Hot Hot Hot. But I can see why they're in the dance-off, because if you remember last year with Alexandra and Gorka, they were a good couple. I wanted them to win, but I think people at home feel a bit jealous of them because, you know, Alexandra Burke had a bit of dance experience and she hadn't been on this kind of cliche Strictly journey before, so yeah, and a lot of people, she didn't get a lot of votes. I think that's deja vu, history repeating twice with Ashley. But yeah, I mean, Ashley is loud, Alexandra was quite loud. That could be the reason why, you know, a lot of people don't like loud people. See Tamika, Epson, see I could do all loud people out quite early on. You know, I mean, I've got nothing against loud people, but they don't seem to get a lot of votes, unfortunately, to the loud people. And I don't. Ashley Roberts is known as loud. She's American. Stereotypically, Americans are known as quite loud kind of people. So yes. I can see why they're in the dance-off, but let's hope they're not in the dance-off this week, because they are actually a good couple. And it would be interesting to see them and Faye and Giovanni in the dance-off. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Anyway, so yes, they got saved by the judges, obviously. So Team Grossi was out of here. Who else did quite well? Stacey and Kevin. They did a pas de double. Stacey got her first. Got her first tens. That's what I was about to say. Her first tens, and she deserved it. Well done, Stacey and Kevin. Faye and Giovanni, they always deliver. I think they got their mojo back. They did a waltz. I'm surprised they didn't get a 40, but you know, there's always time. And Joe and Diane, Joe Sugg and Diane Buswell, I have to talk about them. They were the last couple to do couple's choice, and they did street dance, which is probably what I would choose. And it was basketball being theme kind of dance, which is, I mean, it was quite interesting. I mean, because, you know, with couple's choice and their VTs, we get to tap into what they're like. We get to see, because, and like a lot of older viewers who don't know who Joe is, like, they got to see like what he's like as a vlogger, which is quite nice. So yes, it was quite nice to see that, and I thought he did really well on the dance. Sure, I mean, he had big props, he had those big balls he had to handle with, but seriously though, I mean, I know it was a little insane, but I think he deserved those tens, and I think he deserved a high score, and well done Joe and Diane for that routine. Then we had Charles and Karen did tango. I think the tango could have had a bit more oomph in it, a bit of in it, but they didn't get 25 and they weren't in the dance-off, so well done to them. And Lauren and AJ, who finished bottom of the leaderboard with that salsa. I kind of thought this was Lauren's dance, because, you know, before the series started, she did say she has been learning salsa lessons, I think. So I thought this was going to be her type of dance, but apparently it wasn't. So, yes. I think there were a lot of flips, there were a lot of everything going on, and they were dancing on a table, which is a little bit dangerous, but I think maybe it could have been a bit more smoother, maybe it wasn't, it could have been a bit better. I mean, I don't want to like point out she'd only got like one hand, because we shouldn't really keep talking about that, oh she's only got one hand, but you know what, I mean, if they want to win Strictly Come Dancing this year, I mean they really need to up their game, both of them, because they can't keep being bottom of the leaderboard and keep being saved by the public, because it's just unfair to all the other couples. They need to, like, I do feel sorry for them because they have been bottom of the leaderboard 2 times in a row, but they have been saved by the public. I mean, most of them because AJ fans. So yes, they really need to up the game next week. But we have to talk about that Lindy Hopathon. I called it the Cindy Hopathon last time, but no, it's called the Lindy Hopathon. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about that. So basically, it was a big fun number they were doing. It's like a jive-a-thon, but a little bit different. The Lindy Hopathon. It was quite a fun number. It was the kind of song everybody could dance at home. Well, not exactly the same routine as they were doing, but you could dance along at home, and it was quite a fun number. There was no bumping, no clashing, no. They all had their own little areas, which is good. So there's no points penalised for that. The problem was the judges announcing who won. Oh my gosh! I mean, I don't know what happened. Basically, the boards, for like when they do the points thingy, broke. It stopped. The board didn't come up, so apparently they were stuck and had to get like a piece of paper. And like Shirley accidentally revealed who had 7 points, then who actually finished 7th first. So we kind of know who the winner was quite early on. So, and also she announced, she said Karen, she said Diane instead of Karen, like, you know, and, you know, Tess and Claude didn't know whether Graham and Oti finished last or Lauren and AJ finished last. So it was, you know, the whole thing was an absolute complete shambles. It really was. These judges should be like professionals at like these sort of things. Like, I mean, it's quite shocking, really. Especially Shirley. I mean, why would you reveal like who won first? Usually you would start from the bottom, then start where you're top, and then oh, it was. I mean, to be fair, it was TV gold. It's good because I love live TV because this is when live TV goes wrong. I love it when that happens. But oh my gosh, it's like they don't rehearse these things. Seriously, I mean, at least the good thing is they made fun of it, and I mean, it wasn't anything serious, and it was all kind. It was really kind of funny. But oh my gosh, it was just. It was complete shambles. But anyway, next week we have musical weeks, which, out of the 4-week themes, probably my least favourite out of them all. But, because I'm not really a musical type of guy, I wouldn't go to the West End usually. Well, I don't really ever. But, you know, actually, you know Strictly always delivers at musicals, so I'm looking forward to that. So comment down below about who are your favourites on Strictly. Are you sad that Team Groti are now out, or Graham and Oti? Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back for another video very soon. Goodbye.